Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Triple R, rocking the Dale Earnhardt shirt today. And this is a crazy reaction and video. So, if you don't know, the rapper slash singer David, I think he's more of a singer songwriter. He gets about 40 million streams a month. He has 40 million monthly listeners. He has multiple songs with 1 billion plus streams on Spotify. He's a pretty big poppin' artist, and all I knew about this was about a week or so ago, they found a body in the trunk of his Tesla. But everybody was like, oh, he's on tour right now, so he's probably being framed. And then I was like, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I didn't know anything about it. And apparently a lot has changed in the last week and or last 2 days since they announced the name of the victim. So this is me going to deep dive a little bit more into this, as I am just learning about more of the information that comes out. This video is called "The Evidence Proves Rapper David Murdered His 15-year-old Girlfriend." Didn't know that. This is from the PoetikFlakko YouTube channel. I've watched some of his videos before, very entertaining. So here we go. I don't know what has developed, but I'm about to find out.
We may have on our hands right now the greatest murder mystery in Black culture history. This is one of those things
That's saying a lot because O.J. Simpson happened.
where I've sat with this all day, going through this rabbit hole, not believing what I was seeing, not believing how sick certain people are, and just being befuddled as to how this could happen in front of everybody. How did this take place?
His couch looks incredibly comfortable. Also, what's ironic is David's, and that's how you say it, D4vd. You know, the younger generation loves putting numbers in their usernames and stage names, but his biggest hit is called Romantic Homicide, where literally in the song, the lyrics go, you know, in the back of my mind, I killed you, I didn't even cry, or, you know, whatever. So, not that lyrics always convey, but my goodness, that's a little bit creepy.
If you guys
looking at it now,
weird, I'm talking about the murder mystery surrounding singer / rapper David. His stage name is D4vd.
Is that Five Gum? Is Five Gum still around anymore?
Right, but I think it's pronounced David.
Still waiting to learn more about the victim found inside the trunk of a car at a tow yard in Hollywood.
Police say the strong stench triggered the investigation, and now it is news reporter Sophie Flay is live.
This is what I knew because I live in Los Angeles, so this was a big deal. It was on all the news. Who is that? She's very pretty. Who's that anchor? But yeah, no, this was a pretty big deal, but this is where I ended my search on what was going on.
Near the scene where we learned the car is registered to a multi-platinum artist. Sophie.
Yeah, David, Giovanna,
Sophie
that's right.
Flay.
The LAPD tells us they are still in the very early stages of this investigation. But that tow yard, it's behind me here, and we've seen patrol cars coming in and out all day. We spoke to residents in the area who say they are in shock.
I've got more questions than I have fear right now.
Decomposing human remains found in a bag inside a Tesla at a Hollywood tow yard. Los Angeles police responding after reports of a foul smell coming from the car. Eyewitness News confirming that vehicle is registered to 20-year-old singer David, whose real name is David Anthony Burke.
So a couple of things that I knew before the newer updates have come out that I'm about to find out together. I feel like some of you may not know about this as well, so we're going to dive into this at the same time. But apparently the car was abandoned for months. It was in different areas. It was in the hills by his house, then here, then it got towed here and here. And I read that it seemed like the body, which at the time nobody knew what it was or who it was, they said must have been decomposing for months, and that it was, you know, it was pretty gruesome. So it wasn't something that was fresh. So that would then debunk, oh, the whole he's on tour thing. Now, once again, everything is always innocent until proven guilty, but the title here might make us seem that there's some more evidence. And this is all, you know, this is all speculation, but even that is a little coincidental. That the car, the Tesla, was never reported stolen. It's also very hard to steal a Tesla. And Teslas have cameras. And I feel like if they can subpoena the cameras from this car, they might figure out some things here, just based off of that alone.
One of his fans showing up with a sign that reads,
David didn't do it.
David didn't do it.
It doesn't
Maybe he feels bad today after all this new stuff.
feel real. Like, I don't, like, I'm kind of in disbelief still. Like, I don't know if it's a lot.
Why did he, no offense, but why did this guy make a sign? Here's the thing. Why are you making a sign and then going to the tow yard? Like, you're doing that to get on television at that point. Like, what are you doing? Also, you know, there's a human being that was found in there. It's like, have some respect for the person who even if he did or didn't do it, somebody did, and there's still a victim here.
It's just a lot.
Los Angeles police made the gruesome discovery Monday, but says the impounded car had been parked at the tow yard for 2 days after it was abandoned on a street in the neighborhood. Police saying the victim found inside the front trunk had been dead
The frunk.
for some time.
But the first thing that goes through my head is that I'm going to be watching the series on Netflix in like a year. Like this
Adam Cardon, you might be onto something.
is a big
I'm sure Netflix is already trying to get the rights.
deal.
He was on tour when the body was discovered in the back of the Tesla at the impound. And naturally, people gave him the benefit of the doubt. They say, I mean, he's on tour. Possibly his Tesla was stolen and somebody did something nefarious with the vehicle once they stole it.
Another thing that's interesting that I saw last week when looking this up was that I was surprised. I figured, oh, he's going to cancel his tour now because regardless of, you know, if it was you or not, you would say, look, somebody found a body in one of my cars. I got to go back and figure out what's going on, clear my name, and also, like, that's insane. But he didn't cancel any of his tour dates, which at the time I was like, that's interesting. But then it was like, maybe that's what an innocent person would do. They said he was cooperating with police, law enforcement, and hey, maybe I didn't do it. Why would I even bother canceling the tour? But, you know.
Even the police and TMZ was giving him the benefit of the doubt. As you see here, nobody was really suspecting or accusing him.
We're told David is fully cooperating with police as the investigation moves forward. The big question mark here, we don't know if David gave his car to somebody or if it was possibly stolen.
Of doing anything nefarious. Like, the official theories being thrown around was maybe he gave his car to somebody, or maybe
That's what I
it
thought.
was possibly stolen.
I thought maybe a friend was borrowing his car for a couple months. You know, he probably has multiple cars. The friend did something, and now it almost looks like David did it, or he's being framed, right?
Situation
with David?
Yeah.
This is Ludwig on the right, Twitch streamer. Jason the Ween on the left, Twitch streamer. I know them because I'm a Twitch streamer. And
yeah, he didn't do it.
He's not a murderer?
this guy, Jason, made a song, I think, last month with David.
Oh.
Thank God, bro, because I was still going to listen to his music. I was just worried that I'd be an asshole if I did.
No, listen, he didn't do it. He literally performed the next day. If he was a suspect, the police would have been after him. He's not a suspect.
He's not just escaping the police clutches?
No. And I'm going to perform. We're going to perform on the 20th. Me and Dave.
Ooh, well, that's probably canceled. Well, it is canceled now because the 20th is tomorrow, right? What's today? Is it today the 19th? Today's the 18th. So, yeah, that show is definitely canceled now.
David.
In the ween.
Let me do it. I'll make it. So.
Period.
Do you think David did it?
Do I think he's a murderer?
Yeah.
Can't rule him out.
Can't rule him out?
True. Can't rule him out.
Can't rule him out.
At this point. I
No
feel like I'm
way.
about to find out some information that's about to make me go nuts because I don't even know I didn't know it was a 15-year-old girl. Yeah.
Hey, no.
You know what I did think was incredibly soft? I don't know if it's
how
true.
do you steal a Tesla, though?
Huh?
Exactly.
Wait, so
You
think it is
can't.
him?
No, I
'Cause
don't
how
think
do you
it's
steal a
him.
Tesla?
I don't think it's him because he's been on tour.
No,
But also,
I
how
don't
do
think
you
it's him
steal a
either.
Tesla?
I think it's
This was before all the new info came out.
like almost obviously not him. But what's weird is that Crocs dropped him.
Yeah, why would they do
That's
that?
weird.
Yeah, and Hollister. Like, what? Why would they?
Look at the comment here. I need a rotten mango on this. Oh, don't you worry. I predict a rotten mango episode of this will probably be out within the next couple weeks or month.
They do that. Guilty
You know, Stephanie and her team are probably working on it.
till proven innocent? No. Innocent till proven guilty.
That was kind of strange because the days following the announcement that a dead body was found in the back of his Tesla at the impound lot, the brands dropped him. Like brands that he was modeling for, like Crocs and Hollister, they dropped him. So
That's not surprising. Brands these days are very quick to drop people. Everybody's afraid of cancellation and cancel culture and all that crap. And brands do that all the time, you know, and then they'll, if somebody's found not guilty of something or they beat this, then they'll just bring them back.
Information they found doing their own investigation, or maybe they just don't want to be involved with
Exactly.
somebody who
They weren't investigating. They just panicked.
may or may not be involved in a murder investigation.
Yep.
So that was the only thing that he really lost. But for the most part, nobody is really throwing out theories that he did this. Everybody thinks this dude is on a world tour. Somebody stole his Tesla, did something nefarious with it while he was on tour.
What a great word that is, nefarious.
And that's
He starts saying that more.
That's until more details began to come out. Once we got fed more information surrounding what's going on
His face is making me nervous.
over this dead body in the back of this Tesla, once the details got out, once TMZ began doing their investigation, the theory that this Tesla got stolen and this person killed somebody and put the dead body in the back of the vehicle wrapped up, that got thrown out the window.
Okay.
Because the new information we got.
Also, let me say this about TMZ. They are like, I don't know how they find information they find. To me, I don't like TMZ. I think they're very unethical. But man, they do find information out before somebody could pass away, and then TMZ knows before they even pass away somehow. It's insane.
That scenario, like empirically impossible. The theory that he didn't know
Is this the girl?
what was going on was out the window once the police identified the body. So the mother of 15-year-old, 5'1", 71-pound Celeste Hernandez.
Celeste Hernandez. Rest in peace, Celeste. That is terrible.
Once she heard what the description of the victim was.
Wait, I keep forgetting that the girlfriend says it was his girlfriend. I mean, the title says it was his girlfriend.
The mother called into the police station and said, yo, I think that's my daughter. And they was
that's
able
terrible.
to positively identify who the victim was. And the victim was identified as a 15-year-old named Celeste Rivas Hernandez, who's been missing
Rest in peace.
for a year now.
Oh, wow. Missing for a year. We broke the story. The body has now been identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, and her mom tells us she had a boyfriend named David. Okay, that's... Could it be coincidental? Sure. David's a popular name, but my goodness.
The bad situation got progressively worse.
My goodness.
Once we got more information. The mother apparently told the police that before her daughter went missing, her daughter let her know she had a boyfriend, and her boyfriend name was David. Okay. She never met David, but she remembered her daughter telling her her boyfriend name was David. To make things worse for David, him and the...
As we first told you, David has the same finger tattoo as Celeste. Oh, Jesus. They both have inked on their right index finger. Cops have not said if they have a suspect. Whoa, that... Okay, now we have two things that are... Like, can someone have the same tattoo? Yes. I think Rihanna has a tattoo like that. But my goodness. How many coincidences can happen until it's... feels worse than just a coincidence.
Victim have the same tattoo
on the same
their
finger,
right index finger. It was a tattoo of the word shh. At the beginning of the week, this started as a murder investigation that may have included somebody stealing David's car, doing something nefarious, and putting a dead body in his vehicle. To David is being investigated for murdering a 15-year-old that he was dating. If the tattoo...
How old is he?
Or her telling her mother she was dating David.
Oh, wait, there's a picture of them. Looks like maybe a FaceTime or something. Celeste and David, Don't Let Me Sleep. That's definitely the same girl. They have matching glasses there. 3:51 in the morning. Okay.
David wasn't bad enough. People close to Celeste and David began to post pictures, removing any and all doubt that David knew this 15-year-old victim.
Wow.
They posted pictures of them together. This picture you're looking at is of Celeste and David on FaceTime with one of their friends. The friend screenshotted it and reposted it at that particular time.
I mean, this is either the frame job of the century or this is going to be a very easy open shut case for the police.
They called the friend at 3:51 a.m. Why was he chilling with a then 13-year-old at 3:51 a.m.?
Oh, my Lord.
This situation without the murder is already career ended. This situation without the murder is already a situation that's serious enough to where I don't ever want to see this man make another song.
Right.
This man needs to be locked away for life and castrated. This is disgusting, bruh. What would possess you to do this? This was not just a normal groupie or a fan. This was, it was a 13 or 15-year-old fan of his that he began dating and harboring as she ran away. That's what the accusations are.
So I wonder if she was reported missing, was it because she ran away and then was missing for a bit? Did David have her at his, was he housing her? Wow, this is way deeper than I thought it would be. This is a rabbit hole.
Now, before
this is a black hole right here.
Even get to the possibility of him murdering her, let's get to this relationship, okay, between Celeste and David, because it gets even nastier. The receipts that has surfaced gets even nastier. And oh, by the way, that entire excuse of maybe somebody stole the vehicle and did something bad, he didn't know the vehicle got stolen, you can throw that out the window, bro. There's a 0% chance that somebody stole David's vehicle and then go looking for the closest person to David to murder.
Yeah, that would be, I mean, that would be, once again, that would be the, that would just be the frame job of the century. You'd need to be like the perfect criminal.
Cut it out, bro. Cut it out. They stole his vehicle, murdered his 15-year-old girlfriend, and put her body inside the back of his vehicle. Cut it out, man.
Right. That just sounds ridiculous.
Doesn't make sense whatsoever. Celeste went missing April.
Here it is. Wow. So this is a whole missing persons case. Last seen April 5th, 2024. So, you know what, 16, 17 months ago. Last seen in Lake Elsinore, California. She was born in 2010. Jesus. Current age 13. 5'3", 120. Now, what scares me is in the post, the news said that she was like 5-something, 70 pounds, which probably an emaciated state. Last seen wearing gray pants and a black sweater, a hat, and Hello Kitty sandals. Riverside Sheriff report. My goodness.
April 5th of 2024. But the friends posted messages of them talking to Celeste April 29th of 2024, where they're expressing like they know she's on the run, but telling her, hey, don't delete this burner Instagram. We still want to be able to reach you. And the message says, Anissa, do not text. He came back. He's crying. Do not text me. We don't know who he is. We can make our...
Anissa, do not text. He came back. He's crying. Do not text me. I fixed. I'm staying. Don't text. What are you doing? I miss you. What happened? I fixed him. I don't know how we both cried to get her, and he changed his mind. I'm happy he did, though. So today I'm going to start dyeing my hair again. No clue.
Our assumptions, but
I don't know why we were crying. Okay. I made it. It can bleed and not bleed during sex because you probably did it when you were younger. I did it because I wasn't horny. You said bled. What? I thought I did. I just got my period. I only bled with David. Okay, well, that's crazy. With Gus, I was just drunk and did it because he got mad at me the first time. Okay, so Gus might be somebody else here. Going to check up on you. I don't want to talk to anyone. Is that it? Yes, of course. But you have to swear you're going to say safe. Are you still going to talk to David or go back with him? Because I don't want you to get in any more trouble with him. I'm safe. No, I'm not. Okay, so not saying I'm not safe, but she's saying I'm not going to get back with him. Okay, I love you. I'll text you in about a week. Don't delete Insta. I won't. Okay.
Don't know for a fact who he is at the moment. She then continues. I fixed. I'm staying. Don't text. Whatever that is. She says, I fixed him. I don't know how.
All right, well, I just read all that, so we don't need that.
But to me, why do they feel like she's unsafe with you? What went on?
Right. Why are the friends so concerned? They know something. These friends know something. Maybe they were afraid to talk, but like they know something about me. Maybe there was some sort of violence involved or manipulation or obviously there was. I mean, if she was that age.
And most importantly, about a year after these messages are written,
I'm going to guess that he's either 19, 20, 21, the way he's talking about it.
She pops up dead in the back of David's vehicle.
Right.
That's not suspicious to you guys? Like, that's not reasons to pause here and say, this isn't about a stolen vehicle. This isn't about what the other theories are. This is about somebody may have committed cold-blooded murder here.
Yeah.
Here's more receipts of him communicating with her when she was 13 years old in 2022 in Discord.
She would have been younger than that, 2022. If she's 15 now, she would have been, what, 12? Oh, this is in a Discord.
Now, and on your
Celeste in here. Oh, that's David saying that. Celeste in here. Celeste says, hi, David, bark.
left is more screenshots of people who's been on FaceTime with her and David. My thing is, what would this dude, what was he doing on FaceTime with these kids, with these children, bro? Like, you don't have any friends your own age that you could FaceTime with? This is weird. This is sickening. He hasn't given any statement yet. Because the only statement he could really give, to be honest, that he really has to give is, yeah, that was my girlfriend. That was somebody who I was exploiting, but I didn't kill her, bro. Either way, you're going to jail. This is right. You are going to rot in a prison cell, bro. You're going to die in prison, bro.
I mean, even if it's at the point where he paid someone to do something to get, you know, get rid of her so that he doesn't get it. But like, all of that is just insane. This is insane. Like I said, all I knew before this video was they found someone in the trunk of his car and he was on tour. This is now way crazier. This is a whole nother world now that we're talking about.
We're going to jail for a very long time here, man. TMZ apparently confirmed that this photo shows...
What in the world is this? TMZ confirms that this photo shows singer David near the area where the victim lived before she disappeared. The user who posted the picture alleges that David was paying people to keep Celeste's age a secret.
The singer David.
This is insane. This is a whole documentary. My God.
Near the area where the victim lived before she disappeared. Now, the person who posted this picture alleged that David was paying people to keep Celeste's age a secret. Again,
is that what they're saying? What's in that bag? There's money in that bag?
TMZ is reporting. Not PoetikFlakko. TMZ is reporting this. Here's where things get...
Did I call him Poetik, by the way? Of course it's Poetik. What is wrong with me?
A whole lot spookier.
Poetik.
I'm talking about YNW Melly murder on my mind spooky, like when Melly was arrested for murdering his two best friends, and then the song surfaced of Murder on My Mind where he's rapping about murdering his best friend.
Jesus.
But he wrote the song like years before the murder. We got something similar here, okay? So Celeste, her birthday is September 7th.
I mean, that was what? A little over a week ago.
We know this from the missing...
So she just turned 15. So in 2022, she would have been 11. Lord.
Person poster. Her birthday is September 7th.
Okay.
David released a song on September 7th titled Romantic Homicide.
Oh, that's the song I was talking... Oh my God, he dropped it on her birthday.
Where he raps about murdering his love interest.
Jesus.
The song has about 178 million views. So it's...
Oh yeah, there it is. You can't... Well, I'm blocking it, but... 2022, September 7th.
It's a pretty
Once again, you could all point these to coincidences, but Lord have mercy.
Now, the lyrics from this song actually says, in the back of my mind, I killed you, and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true.
And it also, after that, says, I hate you, but they didn't include that.
The era where lyrics is being used in court, sir, you are cooked. You are cooked. Now, you want to know where this gets a little bit more eerie? A little bit more kind of crazy and sociopathic? It appears... she may have been killed on her birthday.
Oh, Jesus.
She may have been killed on September 7th. The body was actually located in the impound in the back of the Tesla on September 9th. What we do know, right, is It was parked outside.
This part I don't believe, because I believe they said the body was incredibly decomposed. A body doesn't decompose in 2 days like that.
For 2 days before they brought it into the impound on the 9th. The stench was just too crazy. They had to check. If the car was parked outside for 2 days prior, that means that he parked the car there on September 7th.
I feel like this part I would debunk, because he was already on tour during this time, so he wouldn't have been doing that. I believe they said before that the car was abandoned and it got towed. He didn't bring it to the tow yard.
And the car was there for 2 days before they brought it to the impound lot.
So this part I believe.
That could possibly mean he could have murdered this person on September 7th because, I would assume they were already dead when the car got parked. So they could potentially have been killed on the 7th, on the birthday, which would have been foreshadowing in that song. Now, this is spooky. This is insane. I don't know what to make of this. What I do know is something does not add up here at all.
Yeah. There's clearly something very, very, very bad happened. Could he have been jealous of someone with her? Could he have gotten her pregnant and freaked out? Could she had an overdose and he freaked out? Like, you don't know. We're going to find out a lot. As always, innocent until proven guilty. But I mean, after watching this, it's like, dude, it's not like this is just some random person that he didn't know. This is somebody he was incredibly, obviously connected with, right? So it's like that takes this to a whole nother level where you can't just say, oh, it was a coincidence. It's like how. And once again, man, rest in peace to her. That's just terrible. This whole thing, everyone has to remember, as excited as people get with this stuff, because people now try to, everyone's an FBI agent and everyone's going to try to figure this out. I always want to say, please respect the family of this poor girl. Please don't make a ton of, just let this play out. Okay? If David did it, he will be found guilty. They will figure this out. It damn near seems like it's already figured out. It seems like all the police have to do is watch a couple YouTube videos and TikToks, right? But respect the family and respect her because speculating she might have died on the 7th on her birthday, we don't know that. And that's not that. And honestly, who cares at that point? The fact of the matter is she passed away in obviously a brutal way. She's someone's baby. She was still a young girl whose life was ended, and she ended up in a trunk of a Tesla. It's like that's the main thing here. But the fact that this is attached to a pretty mainstream music artist is pretty unprecedented. I have not. This will be a big deal. If this is the first time you're hearing about this, this will not be the last time you're hearing about this. This will become a very big story very soon, because this is all recently developing.
Tall.
I want to read some of the comments on this video. I want to read some of the comments. That's not his girlfriend. That's his victim. Exactly. He has a song called Celeste. Oh my gosh, get out of here. There's a photo of them together. Discord messages, photos of him paying a friend. There's a song called Celeste. Hold on, is that true? Well, I can't listen to it because I'll get copyrighted, but let's just see if it pops up. I spelled that wrong, didn't I? Yeah, look at that. David, full unreleased Celeste song. Oh my gosh, that's insane. That's crazy. This is crazy. This whole thing is insane, dude. Wow. See if there's any other comments here that give us anything. Goodness gracious. Yeah, this is what I was saying here. Man, I feel so bad for that poor girl and her family, knowing that your 15-year-old female family member was not just killed but dismembered, thrown in the back of a car and abandoned to decompose like trash. Right. We have to keep remembering that. Let's bring it all back to that. My goodness. It says he released songs on her 12th and 13th birthday. Wow. My goodness. I mean, everything else might be speculation, but Lord have mercy. This is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Wow. Well, I would assume that he is 100% suspect numero uno at this point, right? I mean, and if he is innocent somehow, and this is all coincidental somehow, he better have one hell of a story, or there better be, you know... I don't know, man. This is crazy. This is all new to me, and wow, I did not expect all of this. Wow. All right. Well, I'm sure there will be more about this. I'm down to cover more of this when more facts come out. And if you made it to the end of the video, please consider liking the video. I'm sure there's a lot to comment on down below. Let me know what you think. Have you heard anything else? Are there other coincidences? Are there other things? Are there other, you know, if you want to educate me even more, please do, as this has turned into a legitimate true crime case that will probably be heavily covered by some of your favorite YouTubers. I'm sure the Kendall Rays and the Stephanie Sues of the world will talk about this. So yeah, if you're still here, make sure to hype the video if you have any points left. And, of course, subscribe to the channel. Now over 20,000 strong of the Triple Army. And I appreciate you. Thank you for making this channel so special. But wow, here we go. David. Man, oh man. What in the world is going on? Rest in peace to Celeste. And I will see you soon right here on Triple R. Please do not bother me while I'm watching True Crime. Peace.